A hearing about Harry's immigration record starts in February. Nile Gardiner exposed Duke's illegal visa. Nile Gardiner, who's the director of the Margaret Thatcher Center for Freedom at the Heritage Foundation, has just reported that a hearing on whether to release Prince Harry's immigration records related to his illegal substance use will be held in Washington, D.C. federal court in front of a US federal judge at 2:30 p.m. on Friday, 23rd of February, in courtroom 17. The hearing will be open to the press. The stakes are high for Prince Harry. Nile stressed that the American people have the right to know whether or not Prince Harry lied on his US immigration application and whether he received preferential treatment. The Biden administration should release his immigration records. The hearing will be open to the press. This is a huge win already because even if Harry's not personally involved in this case, his visa arrangement, again very shady, will be on full display. Harry's increasingly in trouble that he can no longer ignore. He's British living in the USA. If he decides to return to the UK, his wife is the only one who'll have visa drama, because they'll no longer have the British royal family to help them. Meghan will have to do the procedures, and she'll not do them. So Harry either gets divorced or assumes he lives in the USA, which means facing the issue of his visa. If he has a diplomatic visa, his contracts are illegal. If he has a work visa, he'll have to pay taxes. By any measure, this hearing makes it clear that Harry's time to live for now, is running out. This is more about getting him financially on the correct visa and forcing him to pay his share. It will end any hope of him having a protected status here and trying to ask the US taxpayer to pick up the tab for these two freeloaders. Heritage Foundation case is very valid as they're asking the same question that many millions of Americans who want to know why Harry's not been deported or his visa cancelled, despite admitting to rampant substance abuse and widely known history of years of substance use. A source today said that Harry has to be on O1 visa, sponsored by BetterUp. A diplomatic visa would mean it was illegal for a BetterUp to hire him and pay him. Question of how he entered the country in 2020. As a tourist, then what? He simply couldn't legally cross the border with only a UK passport and then decide to stay indefinitely while the paperwork visa to extend his stay was sorted out. Although one may speculate that's exactly what happened. Many people raise eyebrows about Harry's case. One on Twitter said, "Harry and Meghan are huge liabilities for our country. Their questionable baggage and bad publicity knows no end. They need to go. Americans shouldn't be expected to harbour or side with royal fugitives who cause great harm to the British royal family." Second wrote, "I'm employed by a multinational and work out of both the US and Canada. The American visa process is very stringent. There's a zero illegal substances use policy. Why is Harry able to circumvent the rules? Why is he not held to the same standard the rest of us are? Be interesting to know just exactly how he got into the USA. Middle of the night, small airport. Another one added.